serving up a pack.
What's good, legends? JV checking in here. As you can see right here, I've just rocked up to the gym. What's the time? It's 12 Saturday, or 12 p.m. on Saturday. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't have the best morning. I'm exactly 10 weeks out as of today, and my check-in, it wasn't what I wanted. So at the end of the day, the last 2-3 weeks, my goal has been to hold my condition until the 10-week out mark, because I was a little bit ahead of schedule, and I know my body type. I need to be very, very careful with how lean I get and how quick I get lean, because I'm stage ready, because I will lose size and I can't afford that this time around. So I was up a kilo this morning, but 100% I reckon it's water weight. As a coach, I should know this, and I do know this, but it was just because my sodium intake was a little bit higher yesterday, and I drank a shitload of water, which I thought should have flushed it out, should have been fine, but I was a little bit heavy on the scales. Definitely felt watery in the midsection in the mirror today, but that's all good. We're on track, we're looking good. I'm going to insert some photos of how we are. I'm still stoked with how I'm looking at my condition at this stage out, and as you guys know, as I post a lot on Instagram, I am definitely searching for that freaky conditioning. So yeah, I'm really going to bring that in the next 10 weeks. So just before I start, shout out to one of my close mates, Brody, who sparked this kind of thought in my head, and idea that I wanted to talk about on here. So anyone who's very, very close to me knows that once you get started on any like psychological type topic, once you get started with it with me, you can't stop me. I'm very much a deep thinker. I'm a very logical thinker, and I think mindset is a massive part of not only what I do with business and bodybuilding and whatever, but I think it's very, very important for everyone to be really in control of their thoughts. So basically, I want to talk about self-awareness, okay? So being aware of who you are and how you want to be perceived by people. Now, I'm going to be very, very open here. So this is a topic that hopefully you guys can get to know me a little bit more through this. So basically what we were talking about was how ego goes two ways. So there's ego internally and how you think of yourself, and there's ego in regards to what you externally put out towards other people. So I'm going to talk about my experience. So me personally, on social media, I'm not going to lie, I put out an ego that is a lot higher than what I have in here, okay? Especially on Instagram and YouTube as well, but like especially on Instagram, as that's my main platform. I put out a massive ego, and I know I do, and I'm going to quickly explain before I go deeper why I do that. I do that because of business, obviously, because I want you guys to see me as a role model, not only for what I do in the gym, but how I perceive myself, and being very, I guess, happy within myself, and I want you guys to think of me that way as well. And yeah, obviously, you know, stupid shit like putting shredded photos up almost daily, or pretty much daily. I know that some of you, and people have told me this, you know, I know some of you see that as me being very egotistic, and oh, he's just posting a photo up of himself again, fucking hell, his ego is so high, his ego is so high, when really inside me, and right here, my ego isn't that high. I'm just a fat, insecure little wog kid that I was when I was younger. Not all the time. On the inside, I'm a strong believer in who I am, what I'm going for, what I'm trying to achieve. I'm a very strong believer in that, but I still have a lot of insecurities on the inside, but I don't expose it for several reasons. So I'm very, very self-aware of what I put out there, and I'm also self-aware of who I actually am on the inside. Only my close friends really, really know exactly what I'm like on the inside. I don't fucking walk around on a night out going, oh, I'm shredded, I'm the biggest guy here. Or not even in that way, like, oh, I'm super, super confident, because I'm actually really not. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that, and being very, very self-aware of who you are and versus what you put out there, because some people, what they are on the inside is exactly what they put out, which is amazing, which I would say I'm 80-90% of that person. There's just a little bit of me that I keep inside that I don't actually expose, the insecurity side of it that sometimes I can have. I don't know, it's just something to think about, like, being self. I guess it's just something to think about, and being self-aware of how people perceive you and how you want to be perceived. So yeah, like, just covering back on it again, what you guys see on social media and what I post, especially on Instagram, sometimes have, I definitely don't want you guys seeing it as me being egotistic. I hope this really, me opening myself up and telling you guys that what I put out there isn't actually 100% what I feel on the inside. Kind of, I don't know, it's just like a chip off my shoulder that you guys know that my close friends know that I'm far from egotistic. I'm probably one of the most down-to-earth guys you ever meet, and I'm one of those people. Okay, let's just say stepping on stage, for example, I would rather that let's just say there's 10 of us. I'd rather the 9 other fucking guys that I'm versing beat me and be happy with their achievement than me winning. I don't give a fuck if I come last. That's the type of person I am. I will give, and because I'm so I'm just that way inclined. Like, I have no problem coming last at the end of the day. I'm still gonna give my 100%. As long as I gave my 100%, I'm happy. So I don't know. It's a bit of a talk. Anyways, let's go fucking smash this gym session, eh? I promised a shoulder workout, so I'm gonna give you a shoulder workout. I'm getting pumped now. That's off my shoulders. And that's off Chipper's shoulders. I just want you guys to know that I'm... I shouldn't say it like this, but I'm not egotistic. I am not the person that you necessarily see on Instagram. I post it for several reasons. I want to motivate you guys. I want you guys to perceive me as someone who is very happy with how they look and how they are. And I don't want you guys to see me as this absolute fucking tosser who just posts shredded photos all the time, because there's a reason behind it, and I'm not actually like that in person. So let's get this bread. Woo!
Stand is again.